What's up, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap today for September the 3rd. Today we took no trades and I'll dive in why. So, opening into the market today with SPYs opening in between the 5-day and 20-day moving average, I was expecting a consolidation move to either see a breakout to the upside or downside. However, I did not expect this move to happen today, and as you can see, we ended up closing back into the range, which is what I expected. So opening into SPY, as you can see, very choppy sideways action, ended up breaking higher and then ended up coming back straight into the range, consolidating before faking out the lows over here and then coming back into the range at end of day. With that said, we did see some setups in the morning, but we weren't able to catch any trades because the setups weren't too good. As you can see here, Tesla, we had a nice aggressive selling off the bat. As you can see here, strong selling, broke below previous day low in an aggressive matter. We could have had a really aggressive entry just on one candle here, but with SPYs being opening between the 5-day and 20-day moving average, I did stay cautious and not enter any aggressive trades. Instead, I was waiting for a nice pullback, retest into the zone. Into this 33171 zone, but as you can see, sellers did not come in, and instead buyers ended up reclaiming this supply zone, making it turn into a demand zone instead. With that said, there was pretty much no other call entry other than this, and perhaps maybe this nice pre-market break and retest. Very aggressive entry here as well. Since today I was very cautious, I would not have played this. But as you can see, hindsight here, the trade worked out really well, and we ended up moving back to this level here, 343.15, before we saw a rejection straight back down. With that said, moving on to NVIDIA, we also saw the same trade. Nice aggressive selling off the bat, but sellers did not kick in at this key 170 zone 32. As you can see here, we were looking for a nice rejection, continuation down. I didn't take this trade even though it seemed fine at the moment because again, SPYs and Qs were chopping. So I was very cautious. I knew that this could have just chopped around and ended up stopping me out. And as you can see, good thing I did not enter as it ended up coming back straight to the level and instead becoming demand, same thing as Tesla. However, this trade did not run as much, but still something. With that said, that was pretty much it for NVIDIA. As you can see, ended up consolidating for the rest of the day and actually ended up dumping at the PM session. I guess in the beginning of September, price action is starting to still be choppy. I believe moves are going to start kicking in eventually. It's just we are having a lot of nice moves in the aftermarket and pre-market. So making the AM session really choppy. Next ticker was AMD. Was very interested in this as well for a nice strength to the upside. As you can see, compared to all tickers, AMD was holding its strength. I was looking for a nice break of this level over here, this pre-market level to the upside. Break. I was looking for a break first and then a retest before entering longs. However, we weren't able to do that. As you can see, sellers kicked in at the pre-market highs at the 163.42, and we never got or closed above that on any higher time frame. So no trades for AMD. And as you can see, ended up selling off all the way back to the lows over here and then consolidating. So fairly choppy day today, very difficult to trade in my opinion. Trades aren't as easy to take today, so risk hands off for me today. No trades. It's very important you guys to understand knowing when not to trade, because days like these you could end up taking multiple trades and ended up losing a lot just because you think it's going to go this direction, and instead while you enter in a green candle it just goes down, and then once you enter shorts it goes up. So days like these you just want to avoid. No trades. It is what it is. The market will open again tomorrow, so there is no rush to take a trade. With that said, that pretty much sums it up for today. I really hope you guys found today's video helpful, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.